just like Sunset Overdrive.
Another funny game.
Yeah, colorful game, crazy game, beautiful game.
Yeah, that's one of the rare sort of AAA new IPs this year, and it really like showcased why Insomniac, like what made them special in games like Ratchet and Clank and like Resistance.
It may be the best AAA new IP this year compared to, I know people are still playing Destiny and they like it, but it didn't review as well as Sunset Overdrive, and neither did Watch Dogs or Titanfall.
Yeah, definitely, which is crazy. No one would have thought that earlier on in the year.
Let's not forget Drive Club.
We literally all forgot Drive Club, actually, so sorry about that. Sunset Overdrive could have it walked this like precarious line and so easily could have, with that tone, become obnoxious. It could have just been this sort of garish, half-assed take on everything punk.
Yeah.
But instead, it managed to be incredibly funny. I actually thought it was funnier than South Park.
Whoa.
The way it manages to break the fourth wall.
Sure.
Yeah.
The characters are super charming. It's weird to wrap your head around the control scheme at first, but once you do, to me, once you gain all your abilities, it's the best sense of traversal in any third-person open world game I've ever played, and the combat's just really good.
I think we're just now far enough removed from the '90s where you can make a game like this and it doesn't feel like
extreme.
Yeah, and it's not like Tony Hawk's American Wasteland or something like that, which I thought was cool.
If you say that 3 times, that game will come out of here.
Yeah, exactly. We're just far enough away from that. My issue with Sunset Overdrive, and you kind of hinted at it, was that it's got this sort of weird, kind of unforgiving first few hours where the game isn't really allowing itself to be what it actually is. And then eventually you get these abilities that make everything just click. And I think had they been there from the jump, people would have gotten into it a lot more easier. It would have been a little more accessible. I mean, they gave the game away for free for 24 hours, right? Which was enough time to beat it if you were good.
Sure.
But I feel like a lot of people started out, played the first few hours, and were like, it didn't really click. Because it doesn't exactly click, but then once it starts, it really gets moving. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I had to keep beating that drum. A lot of folks would play the game at night for like an hour or two and come in like, I'm not sure what's exactly special. I'm like, well, have you gotten the like air dash?
Yeah.
Have you gotten these things? Like, no. I'm like, play it until then, and then see how you feel. Because once you have the full suite of abilities and weapons, the game really opens up into something super special.
That's where I am with it right now. I'm still kind of getting over that hump, but I'm looking forward to playing.
Hump day, Dan. It's hump day.
It is hump day.
Yeah.